cans, old scrap iron. And we would undoubtedly from that get a good deal if it were needed. But the cost of such a local campaign is very high. The question of transportation is involved, and the experts tell me it's not yet necessary.
I was thinking particularly of some possible action of yours with regard to...
on the export. That's a different thing. I'm not ready on it yet. Not yet. It hasn't come to me yet.
Mr. President, back again on the proclamation, is there anything in it which could be construed to limit or restrict the international circulation of technical magazines and other publications, which from time to time in the past have carried certain kinds of aircraft engines and designs, in fact, published some of them that we never knew about before?
I never thought of it. Better ask somebody. I don't know.
Who would you recommend?
I know Newton and Statinius. Also, they probably know a lot more about it than I do.
Mr. President, there are some reports that the success of the anti-aircraft barrage in London is due to the use of American rangefinders and guns. Have we released our detector?
No.
We have not.
Mr. President, do you have any comment to make on the conference on Monday on the influence of water?
I think the only thing can be said on that St. Lawrence is this. It was on this question of defense needs. The immediate thing seems to be to look forward to the need for additional power as entirely distinct from navigation. And we're talking now with the Canadians among ourselves about the possibility of the development of more power. But that leaves out entirely the question of navigation. In other words, the power factor looks as if it might be serious in the course of the next 2 or 3 years. And to develop power takes 2 or 3 years.
Mr. President, you plan to send to the Senate soon the convention adopted at Obama in July.
I don't know. Steve thinks it's ready, but you'd better check.
Mr. President, you plan on St. Lawrence to send the event to Congress?
That I don't know. I mean, we haven't got to that stage yet. Certainly, everybody will be kept in touch with it.
It won't be immediate.
No, hold on.
Mr. President, that wouldn't prejudice the result of navigation in the future time.
No. That's not the immediate problem before us.
Have you any weekend plans, sir, that you want to announce?
Well, I thought I'd go down the river, give you all a holiday tomorrow afternoon late, and come back Sunday afternoon.
Anything about your plans for next week, sir?
Depends a little bit. I'm going up to the 200th anniversary of University of Pennsylvania, and whether I do anything else up there depends largely on Congress. But I'm told by the press that they might adjourn the end of next week.
Well, sir, there's been we've anticipated...
Or recess. Now, don't get it wrong. Adjourn or recess. It's up to them.
Which do you think they should do?
What?
Which do you think they should do? Recess?
Doesn't make any difference, that's my judgment, whether recess or adjourn, because obviously if anything is needed in the way of legislation, they'd come right back whenever it was needed.
Have you anything to say about the cornerstone laying at the Washington airport?
I think that's on for Tuesday afternoon.
Huh?
I'd like, out there to tell the history of the legislation and the building of the port without legislation. But I'm going to leave that to the local papers.
Mr. President.
Well, Bertie Coolidge started it, didn't he?
I wasn't around when he started. I don't know as much as when you get through that thing, there are about 4,000 or 5,000 relief workers from Washington that have got to find another job. Can you start something else?
Well, scratch the old bean and give me a suggestion.
Good. Commissioner Young and I are doing that.
That's all right. That's fine.
Mr. President, are you considering making our force available to British warships if necessary?
Oh, my God, I don't know what you mean. I should say that as a double-F question. Double-F.
Mr. President, can you tell us anything about what items will be needed in trying to fix the bill?
It's in the budget at the present time, but the great bulk of it will undoubtedly be the pay and maintenance and housing and food of the National Guard and the selective service people. I can't give you any figures, but that will be the great bulk of the bill.
Will there be anything necessary, Mr. President?
What?
Will there be any appropriation necessary of all of the steps for the new naval base?
No.
President, may I ask one more question about the St. Lawrence waterway? Are you contemplating looking up the St. Lawrence, the grid system that was discussed not long ago?
What system?
A grid system connecting New England with the CBA?
I don't think so. I don't think that has to do with it. I'll need preliminary plans. What we're talking about is the immediate adjacent need for power. Both sides.
Is President Hughes on the labor board?
No.
Soon?
I don't know.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Oh, yeah. General Cushing is coming in this afternoon to get BSC in the presence of the cabinet at 3:30. General Cushing, 80th birthday. We're giving him the BSC. You're not sorry. I don't know whether we're allowed to travel with you or not. We're at the deal. That's all right. What? I got a present for you. How's the boy? Pretty good. How you getting on? How do you like it? Yeah, isn't that nice? They're not going to be comfortable in that way. Isn't that nice? Well, I got a fortune. How about nice? That's not nice. What's up? They're all right. I catch him out of the style.
Oh, I don't bother with it.
Oh, you know. Hello, glad to see you. How have you been?
Fine.
Good.
Well, what I tell me.
How do you like this?
Well, he says he doesn't want to rub his own off anymore. And I won't come to do that with you about the things that we should have to get some action on that declaration of this thing to do this to pass up on him. All right, well, get it out there where the old thing is building up there. I don't want to put a radio studio in there and have a radio. No? That's fine to be in the building. In the building? Yes. See, we get there to build it, and this thing's been in about 3 months. And the application and everything's all right, but it's just stuff in touch. And there's no reason, I don't think that we can have. Where do you put the area? I mean, the area will have to be out some 5-6 miles west. And the studio is going to settle. 1 floor will be the movie that you get. The market is fine. We're just the cheap. But next thing we got to do is put grease paint on it and all that. Do a movie while he's delivering the radio address. That's right. I mean, but let's get something to deliver on first. I appreciate everything you can do.
Hello, Mr. Stack from California. Great friends of Kyle Sanders. He's all right, isn't he?
All right. You right?
Yeah. I mean, going through all that?
Oh, yeah. But, you know, he's getting the same from the fight. Then he got a letter yesterday. Sent him to Chicago, one of Kelly's friends. Sent him a letter showing where they're listing manufacturers in Chicago funds on the basis that for 5,000 postage changed in the body.
Yeah.
That they compete.
Yeah.
Pitt and won the Constitution. So the first place that. From its birth all up in the world.
Right. Good.
You see?
Tell me, do you think California will sort of come together?
Well, I think that you'll do better than you did last time. I think you'll go between 400,000 to 600,000. The very significant thing, and it's sensible at the convention, the Democratic registration has increased and the Republican has decreased. And Keith Pittman told me yesterday the same thing's happening in Nevada.
Good.
It is.
He's a little prejudiced, my friend.
Well,
Now, what do you hear anything of Oregon?
No, I haven't heard anything of the Northwest at all.
You haven't heard anything of Idaho?